The markets have had their best week since January 2013. My name is Dez, and this is the weekend edition. Good through October 26, 2014. Be your host for the next few moments, and I want to kick things off with the weekly chart. We had a big time. Last 6 months has just been, last 6 weeks have been just really bumpy. Big drop. Last week, you'll remember, we said huge hammer, most of it bullish because of the lower shadow. I said because of this huge volume, look for a pop, big white chunky candlestick, and probably get a second one. Now, if you'll notice the volume this week, even though this is the biggest week we have seen in almost 2 years, because of this, we should have seen massive volume. We didn't see that this week. Very little, looking at the spiders here. What I foresee happening next week is more bullish activity. Might even pop up over this area of resistance, but come back down, closing the spider below 200. And then this area should act as resistance, and then a drop right after that. That's what I think is going to happen. Looking at a daily chart, we're very extended. We're up several bars in a row, right into the 150-day simple moving averages on the spider. If I go to the SPX, same thing, 150-day moving averages. Big retracement to an area of resistance. So I foresee a little drop here, but then a little pop on a daily formation. On the monthly here, we went down, tested those lows. We rallied right back. So for the month, it went down here, bled out all the bears. Bulls came right back in. But I got a report this morning saying that mutual funds unloaded almost $5 billion worth of holdings here in October, which has been one of the biggest sell-offs of holdings that we've seen in some time by smart money. So don't let that be lost with you. That is some sobering information. Taking a look here at the NASDAQ. This is the monthly. NASDAQ went down. We rallied back with a doji, basically break even so far for the month. Month's not over with yet, but if we go to a weekly chart, bounce off the rising 50-week moving average, big pop now above the 20-week moving average, upside potential here. I see next week being bullish. Far as the daily is concerned, I see a short-term pullback to a support area and then a rally to finish off the week in a bullish sentiment before the markets retrace. Taking a look, let's look at VIX first. Here's the daily VIX, big VIX spike, fear, and it settling back down. But the one I really like to look at is the weekly. Every time we got to the 200-week moving average, things went bullish. We got past it, went way high here, and now we're starting to simmer back down. But let this be a warning, gang. We haven't seen a spike in fear like this in a while, and usually you'll get this right before you see more of that activity. So much like this, you can see how we had this spike, here, and it settled back down, and then we had a monster spike over 45. So same thing. Don't let this be lost with you. We have this spike here. Is there more to come after this? So something to be watching out for. Take a look at gold. This is the weekly chart on gold. Now, we had this symmetrical triangle. It broke down. It rallied here. I'm actually going to get rid of a couple lines. Don't mean anything to us now. It hit resistance. Now, this is a bear pullback. This is a place to be shorting gold on a weekly chart. On a daily chart, pulling back, a short-term rally before a dive. So that's what I'm looking at on gold. Silver Same thing on a daily. Silver, man, if it could break out, that would be bullish. Let's see what the weekly looks like. Weekly, a low base, almost a bear pullback, more bearish. Ouch. Be careful with gold and silver. And taking a look here, Amazon was down 8%. This is a weekly chart. Symmetrical triangle, boom, to the downside on big volume. Here's the daily. Big gap down, looking at volume, earnings. Anytime you see big gaps, big volume, it's earnings. And GoPro is down 9%. Boom. Real big drop here on GoPro. And let's see, Microsoft was up almost 2.5%. Interesting. And Twitter, which I am holding, up just a little bit, but I got to be very careful with that one. Share with you who's coming to our mentorship program. His name's Ken Shamrock. Many of you guys don't know this guy, but he is a legendary fighter for mixed martial arts, or MMA. And he helped kick off the UFC. Basically, this MMA, mixed martial arts, has taken over boxing. So he's a trader. He's learning. He's going through the 2-on-1 courses now. He's taking the mentorship coming up in November here in Vegas. So if you want to hang out with us and learn to trade on a professional level with a professional fighter, feel free to do so. He said I was able to share his name, no problem there. If I go back to the website here, down here in upcoming events, or if you click on events right here, you're going to see that we have a couple events coming up in November. So go out into November, and once you go there, you can look at it here, but here's the 301 mentorship. Even those 3 days, it's actually lifelong. It's lifelong mentoring. It's pretty cool. This is where we bring you in for 3 days, and we really share with you the secrets, the trading. I've been trading over 16 years myself. I'm knocking at the door, 17 year in the markets trading. Been doing this a long time, and we have a lot of students. I've personally mentored over 850 students myself. That's mentoring, and literally tens of thousands online who have benefited from our education. So it's something that we take very seriously, and it's something that we do very well. We're very, very good at, one, trading, and two, teaching others how to do it. Several traders are now full-time traders that have come to our program. We get a lot of big-time serious individuals who want to trade and do it as their way of making money. And maybe some of them want to augment their current income. Other people want to replace it. Trading can be that. We believe that it's definitely the best business model that's out there. But it's 3 days in Vegas. Listen, if you come out to Vegas, I will put up to $500 towards your airfare. So meaning you show up, bring in your certificate, your receipt, and I will write you a check right there during the class time as a reimbursement for your airfare. Coming out the class, if you register, you will get 3 days of education. Hang out with us and learn all of our tips, tricks, and we're going to put you on the path to become the best trader you can be. We'll help you reach your full potential in the markets. So the thing that you don't want to do is not at least look at this seriously. If you don't take it seriously, the question is, how will your trading actually benefit for the better going down the road? I came to a fork in my trading where I had to make a decision. Hey, this is too expensive. This is an expensive hobby to have because I was losing money. Or should I get formalized trading education? And I wanted to be a trader, so I went down the path of formalized trading education. That's what I did. I highly recommend you do the same thing. We have the best thing going out there. Listen up for some more information on that.